Yo, I want to talk about this ATL security guard again. I'm gonna give you the link to his Facebook and also his latest video. Um, I've said in the past that I don't agree with all his tactics, but I do. I do. I do respect what he's doing. I respect. Well, I respect what he's doing to a certain extent. I appreciate his bravery. You know, I appreciate his vision to clean up that area down there to get all the drug dealers away. I appreciate that, and I respect that vision. But he has forces working against him, and he has forces that don't want to help him out. One of those forces is the APD, the Atlanta Police Department. He wrote in a statement in his Facebook that they won't even support him unless it's a violent confrontation. But you know, these people have been selling drugs down there for years, and right up under the nose of the APD, and the APD knows about it, and they refuse to clean up that area. So my question is, if the APD won't even clean up the area, what chance do you have being a one man to do it? You have none, brother. The police got to help you out. If the police don't help you out, you fuck. But I'm just gonna. But I just want y'all to read that post on his Facebook, and you'll be shocked, man. I mean, it's crazy. He has to escalate violent confrontations for the police to help him out. He has to escalate these violent confrontations. He has to instigate these confrontations so that the police department will see, okay, it's violence going on down here. It's serious, so we gotta put officers down there. But the police won't come down there unless somebody get killed. I mean, they'll come down there if you call them, but for them to put like officers out there securing the premises, somebody gonna have to die. And what I don't agree with, when I think Darren Long is a fool at this, is he's willing to die for this shit. Now, I can kind of understand if you own property out there, multiple properties or property out there, I can understand at a certain extent now you would risk your life if you own property, okay? Because that's your livelihood. So I can kind of understand. It's still not worth it, but I can kind of understand if you have property out there, if you own stores and businesses, or you just own a property that you written out to stores. I can understand you want to clean up that area so that you can make so you can be profitable. Right? Okay. And I can also understand if you live in that area, you would want to protect it. You would want to clean it up and get rid of the scumbags and the drug dealers and everything else. I can understand that. But what I can't understand is if you do not live in that area, and if you do not own the property on that area, why the fuck are you risking your fucking life? I think you're a fool for risking your life for a fucking job. I really do. I think you're a fucking fool for risking your life for a fucking job. And you're not even the police. You don't have no backup. At least if you're going to risk your life, be smart about the situation. Have some backup. Have a team. If you can't have the police, if you can't get the police to if you can't get like 10 polices, at least hire 10 armed guards. At least start your own security company. There are so many security companies in Atlanta. But see, you got these business people that are so fucking cheap, they don't want to pay for security. So fuck them. I mean, I wouldn't be risking my life for these motherfuckers, and they don't even want to pay for security. First of all, I wouldn't be risking my life, period. I wouldn't be starting confrontations with these motherfuckers. I probably wouldn't even be armed, because I did unarmed security. Well, I'd probably be armed with mace or some shit like that, and maybe a taser. But I probably wouldn't be armed with a gun, because when you're armed with a gun, most likely you're going to have to use that motherfucker sooner or later. And I ain't trying to get into those confrontations of shooting somebody over some shit I don't even own, or over some shit I don't even live. It ain't that serious. I could find another fucking job. But this guy is like a military vet or something. Probably was in Iraq, and he's locking up a lot of black men are getting locked up under him. That's the problem now. We're just locking these folks up, and that ain't solution. Just locking motherfuckers up. That's really not the solution. We got to go to the heart of the problem. We got to go to the schools. We got to go to these homes. We got to go to the mindset. Like I said before, we need to invent a fucking medicine that will stop these motherfuckers from having kids. I mean, every baby should be shot with some type of medicine that makes them sterile, right? So they can't have children. And only the people that are married and qualified and fit as good parents can have kids. So they have to go to this doctor and take this other shot to make them unsterile. I'm against anybody just having fucking kids. That's the problem in this world. Anybody can have a fucking kid. But Mr. Darian Long, man, I don't know what you getting out of this shit, risking your life for this shit. I mean, I don't know if you just suicidal any fucking way, and this is the way you're gonna go out. But reasonable people, man, you gotta be reasonable. You gotta be prepared. A soldier don't go into battle alone. You know, you came from the military, so you understand the tactics of war, man. You understand the strategies of war. Soldiers don't go into battle alone unless he's just suicidal and an idiot. And like I said, what you gonna gain by losing your life? What you gonna gain? Man, please. I wouldn't be risking my life for that shit. Peace.